Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, GBW fans alike, it is Simon Ryme, director of GBW Channel 1, coming to you live 24 hours away from the two biggest nights in GBW history. What am I talking about? Talking about the GBW Battle of Gettysburg Tournament 2010 edition. Quite frankly, let's start it off and get you a rundown of what you're going to expect to see. You're going to see 16 men, 2 nights. At the end, one man, one winner walks out with a trophy and the opportunity for a GBW World title shot at a time of his choosing. Started off, we're going to have Richie Swann taking on Core. Now, last month, it was Richie Swann who turned out to be Tyler Veritas' mystery tag team partner when they challenged an eye for an eye for tag team gold. Unfortunately, by hook or crook, an eye for an eye managed to retain. Swann, I know, is going to look to get a little bit of personal revenge back on this night. However, if he's not careful, the Monster Core may plow through him onto the next round. We then move on to the Black Jesus, Sabian, taking on Ryan Slater. Talked to Sabian, and he said he'd like nothing better than walk in on night 1 and then end up walking out on night 2 with the trophy on his shoulder on his way back to Philadelphia. However, let's not discredit the heart and never say die attitude of Ryan Slater. That's what GBW management noticed, and that's what they did when they gave him the shot and the spot in the tournament. The will of these two men may be strong. It's going to be a tough one to see who's going to survive. We then move on to Tyler Veritas, taking on the new Horror, Sami Callihan. The last time these men met, the Horror literally brutalized Veritas. We're 1 year almost removed. Things have changed, but Callihan is going to look to do the same to make his way to the next round. However, Tyler Veritas has made it clear to myself, to the boys in the back, and to the fans themselves that he's going to step out of the shadows. That BoG is his time to step into the spotlight and prove he is a mainstream player here in GBW. We then move on to Devin Moore taking on Chainsaw Joe Gacy. Devin Moore, the wild card. You never know what to expect from him. Is going to be taking on the former GBW Breaker champion, Joe Gacy. Lost last month, and it's needless to say, Joe's got a little bit of a temper. But if he's not careful, the veteran Devin Moore may take advantage of him and may move on to the next round. We then move on to, quite frankly, the one that most people have been talking about. Teacher versus student. Former friends collide. We're talking about JT Roberts taking on Mighty Quinn Nash. This whole thing started literally 1 year ago at the Battle of Gettysburg 2009. JT Roberts lost, snapped, took it out on a referee. He was indefinitely suspended by management. It was his only friend, Quinn Nash, who stepped up to management, who begged, who pleaded, who told him, bring Roberts back. I know he can do good. I know it. Unfortunately, for Quinn, it was Roberts who ended up turning on him. And it's been said Quinn has gone through personal hell. He's come back, and quite frankly, he's ready to unleash it. This one, folks, is going to be an emotional high. I don't see either one of these men being able to maybe go on to round 2, but you know one's got to. They're going to beat the hell out of each other. This one is going to be one to watch. We then move on to Drew Gulak taking on Jimmy Stars. Gulak has said he doesn't want to repeat last year. He doesn't want to be the guy that loses in the first round. He wants to make it to the finals. He wants to get that title shot. However, the Messiah of the Moonsault himself, Jimmy Stars, has got the Samoan insurance policy behind him. Nui Tofiga. Quite frankly put, many are saying Jimmy Stars may have the key to victory here. Unfortunately. But I think Gulak may have a trick or two up his sleeve. The University Stretcher could put an end to this reign that Jimmy Stars has started of chaos. We then move on to, quite frankly, Ian Cross versus a mystery opponent. We don't know who. I've heard everything from a raffle. I've heard everything from them bringing in a Mexican luchador. I've heard, even bringing in John Stud Finder to take him on. Whoever it is, Ian Cross has got to win. Why? Because the final match of the night, Greg Excellent will take on the 2009 Battle of Gettysburg winner, Adam Cole. Both these men have met before. The last time they met, Excellent was champion, Cole was challenger. Things have changed since then. There's no titles involved. One is simply looking to repeat what he did last year. The other is looking to rebuild his way to the top. But the interesting dynamic here, folks, is quite simply put. You've heard it. Non-stop, month after month. Shows, internet. Ian Cross has been dying since last year to get his hands on Adam Cole. And he has an opportunity. If Ian Cross can make it past whoever, and if Adam Cole somehow can make it past Greg Excellent, Ian could get his wish. We could see Ian Cross versus Adam Cole for the first time, maybe the last time. What will happen when the man finally gets that wish? We don't know. Still a little too early to tell. Folks, that is just night one. That's just night one. We move on to night two. You've got quarterfinals, you've got semifinals, and you've got the final. One man will walk out. 2010 Battle of Gettysburg winner. We've also got tag team action, and for the first time ever, we will have a champion versus champion match. We will have the new Breaker champion, Alexander James, to take on the GBW World Champion, Eric Enders. Folks, this is 2 nights you don't want to miss. Trust me, you want to see this. This is going to be the defining moment. Last year it was an experiment. This year it's going to become tradition. Come on out, because I'm telling you right now, Simon Ryme knows you're going to experience the next generation, and you're going to like it.